Let's take a look at some free agent defensive tackles and the pressure rates. Browns could still dip back in and get a lower-priced veteran. This is, of course, from Jack Duffin. You've got Quentin Jefferson, 11.4, Ndamukong Suh, 10.2, Ioannidis, 9.8, Shelby Harris, 8.3. Woods and Poona Ford. When you look at those, do any of those guys, if you can get them on a $3-4 million deal, do any of those guys register with something you think Andrew Berry might do?
I think a couple guys stand out to me as, established performers. I think Shelby Harris certainly sticks out in my mind. A quality player, for the Broncos, early part of his career last year in Seattle. Matt Ioannidis is another name I know. That's interesting to me. Solid veteran player. I think could be a pretty good spot starter. I'm also really interested in Poona Ford, former Seahawks defensive tackle. He didn't have a great 2022 season, but, prior to that, his last few seasons had actually been really good. Shorter guy, but again, another 300-pounder. I've talked before that, the Browns need to add size to that defensive tackle group. If you can have a guy like Poona Ford who's pretty good against the run, can add more size alongside Dalvin Tomlinson, I think that's the way to go. But any of those three guys make sense. It would probably be smart to kind of see if you're the Browns to go for another, guy as a defensive tackle who could be a potential starter. Because I know they added a couple names, kind of after they brought in Dalvin Tomlinson, including Tristan Hill at defensive tackle. Those guys seem more like depth guys to me. They're still probably one starter away from, at least in my own opinion, feeling really comfortable about that position.